Marco Dominic Gonzalez, 0731 AM. We're just doing a bunch of videos. This is on harmful plastics and government intrusion and what's going on with that. And I'm going off of specific incidents. And I'm turning on the air conditioner, water right now because it's hot. It's really hot in my room right now. I'm sweating. Uh, Ironically, and this is also around the time, ironically, I would say after this incident, after I went to the dentist, I'm having these conversations. I'm doing this like mini investigation on plastics and um, that kind of thing. I would say maybe, I don't know, a couple of days or a week, I don't know what's the time frame, very close to after this incident, I'm watching The View. And there was a segment where uh, it was Mark Cuban, and he was going to make a product, and it was plastics for children, and he's the first person I've ever heard say, "Oh, and this doesn't have BPA's. This is uh, not harmful." It's the first time. It was ironic because I'm watching. I'm like, dude, it's the first time, and it's just ironic that I'm having my issue like a week prior. And then I'm just so happy to watch The View, and they're dealing with a plastic product for children, and he's saying, but it doesn't, it's BPA free, he said. So it's around again that the dentist visit and this incident is around that time, that episode airing of The View. And I said, well, that's ironic, man. I mean, you know, the only time I've heard anybody ever use that term BPA. Uh, Oh my gosh, man. And then knowing, I'm going through, oh gosh, man, at some point, it is. So then I want an answer on that. I'm like, okay, then you see my habits all this time doing all these things. This is what I'm doing. Is the plastic that I'm using harmful or not harmful? And then what is the legality to ensuring that what I'm putting into my body from plastic is uh, harmful or not harmful, man? I mean, And then and again going back to my conversation with the two dentist attendants, it's like, but this the plastic issue doesn't just affect me; it affects anybody when it comes to just the water bottle itself. Uh, because I'm sure the manufacturer will say, well, Dominic, it'll be too expensive. Well, then you know what, man? Then why isn't it labeled? Why isn't it common knowledge that this gets hot and the chemicals released in the water? I mean, it takes so happens I'm gonna look up because I'm boiling water and dipping boiling water onto what I thought is a non-harmful plastic, and then I didn't even know there was harmful plastic in 2000, what year, whatever the year that, either that's 2012, late 2012 or 2013. I didn't know. I mean, people don't know. Obviously, the store doesn't know that they're taking the water bottles, putting them outside, getting really hot in the summertime, and then putting them back into the store. But the heat has already released the chemical into the water, man. So, it's like that affects DNA. It's like even it's like somebody can say, well, I don't know what the propaganda is about me to want to harm me. But that affects everybody. Um, and again, I don't even, at that point, and you know, it's like, what, man. But at the end of the day, this comes to, okay, I'm under an extreme harmful government intrusion. Why am I not informed? Why am I not informed? Or you have to, every single plastic item that I have used this whole time has to be verified as being a harmful plastic or a non-harmful plastic because you're watching my habits, man. And then at what point do you realize it's harmful and then you interchange it to a non-harmful? Have you done that? Did you not do that? Did you know? Because somebody can say, well, Dominic, I didn't know because it's not common knowledge. But you have to be aware of every product that the victim is using.